Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A handsome prince.
The City of Queens.
And the seductive power of mopping.
We watched the 1988 romantic comedy film Coming to America.
So, summon the royal movie projector.
And pop the royal popping corns.
Because this show is the king of the podcast jungle.
And we're about to bite your ears. That's good. That was good. That was good, Brent.
Yeah, Brent's getting really good at this. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. That's Friends comes before a movie club, because it's simply more important. So I got to ask my two little princes, how we doing?
You guys, I feel like we should share that we have deepened our friendship. And this is the first episode of North American Friends Movie Club where we are on video with each other while we're recording.
I also think that
we can actually...
Yeah, sorry. I think... so we thought that it'd be better for not cutting each other off. And the very first thing that me and Nate did was cut each other off. I also want to share that this is the first episode that we are doing with our cameras on. And we usually talk for about 5 minutes before we turn the cameras off and start the episode. This time we talked for 20 minutes and just looked at each other and compared hair, mustaches, how dark people's hair is. Kate was upset that she should have done her hair, put some makeup on, cleavage top with heels.
I was joking about that.
She said she was going to get her legs. She wished she had her legs out.
So we're like crows. We see something shiny and we just hop our little crow feet over there and we stare at it.
I don't get that it's crows.
Well, crows are known for liking objects. And
shiny things.
Yeah, did Crow ever give you something?
No.
Crow gave me a piece of ham one time.
No way. That's quite an honor in their culture.
I was fucking shocked.
Can I make a joke?
Yeah.
They gave you ham because they saw a fat guy.
Why am I catching strays? I'm not fat.
I asked if I could say a joke.
Listen, we're doing this with the camera. I'll take the shirt off the whole podcast. I don't care.
Oh my God. You don't need to do that.
You look beautiful. You look svelte.
I know. I'm looking trim.
You've never looked thinner.
I know.
You're like a little fairy boy.
Okay.
Hope you don't blow away during this podcast.
I have to wear a weighted vest at all times. The crow flew down from a tree, put its beak into a snowbank, came out with a piece of ham, flew it over to me.
I don't think that was ham.
It was ham and dropped it next to me.
He saw an animal that needed his help. He was like, fuck, this guy ain't going to make it.
That was the ultimate... No, it was the ultimate sign of respect.
Did you ever see... Whatever happened to your fox friend? He was...
Pepper wasn't looking good at the end. I feel like if you're a wild animal and you have to resort to going out to the streets on garbage night to get food, you're not cut out for life. You know, it's like the people that are allergic to peanut butter. Don't get attached.
I was with you until the peanut butter thing, because sometimes I see coyotes in the industrial area, and I'm like, you guys are so fucking far from where you need to be. Like, you're not going to make it.
But you know what a terrible statistic I heard this week is that 70% of animals, the population of animals worldwide has decreased by 70% or some shit like that.
Thank God.
Yeah, because imagine
70% more fucking coyotes walking around. You'd be fighting them off every 10 minutes.
They'd get me.
I don't know. I think that's the world we live in. Like, if you can't fucking hang with killing coyotes.
Kate is a big dog, and she likes the big dog rules.
I came up with a big dog saying for you, Kate.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a big dog until it's time to bark.
What does that mean, though?
Everybody wants to say they're a big dog until it's time to do big dog shit and bark. Like,
but
step
I
up.
think big
I'm a
dogs
big dog.
just act like big dogs, and they don't. It's not necessarily a choice. I think sometimes you're just born a big dog.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Everybody wants to wear Carhartt stuff until it's time to do Carhartt shit.
Mm.
So that's the same thing.
When you're born away, you just are that way. Like,
okay, Lady Gaga. I've been on the beef jerky train, and I'm off it now because I literally was buying beef jerky every day.
And that shit ain't cheap.
Financially, not good.
I'm surprised you haven't started making it.
I make it all the time.
Is it from the ham that's dropped to you by the crows?
You don't use ham.
I know.
You can't jerk a ham, Kate.
I use inside
if
round
you
roast.
could, though, oh, yum.
You got that. There's pork jerky.
Pork jerky? Pork jerky?
You said pork.
Pork jerky?
Porky.
It sounded like I wasn't saying it right.
Yeah, so I've been eating too much beef jerky, and I was like, I said to myself, there's not a bad flavor of beef jerky. And then I tried red pepper beef jerky from the good people at Jack Link's, and whew, that's a big swing and a miss.
Was it spicy or just?
Yeah, but that wasn't the part. It's just the texture of dried out peppercorns.
Oh yeah,
it was,
and those are fatties
so bad
too.
Yeah, and I ate the whole bag, of course, but I made this face every time I took a bite.
Why did you eat it?
Because it's still jerky.
You know what it's like? I would compare that to the failure of turkey bacon.
I think I like turkey bacon more than regular bacon.
No, you don't.
I think I do.
How could that be true?
I think I do.
How could that be possible?
I'm just saying.
It's been almost 20 years since I ate a piece of bacon. But I still remember, Brent. I still remember. I'll never forget. You never forget your first kiss.
Well, no, you're not qualified to comment.
You can't joke him about meat.
You can't. You're not an expert in this conversation. Oh, I have a question for you. Do you have a project box? Like, do you have a box of stuff put away just for your projects, like leather straps and stuff?
I have so many different boxes and drawers and
what leather straps.
Yeah, a little box you put stuff in case he wants to do projects, like pieces of leather.
Like
not to go back to the bird again, but like the birds. Birds put stuff away for a rainy day.
I have some bird-like tendencies for sure. Yep.
Wing structure.
Yeah. Couple things in the nest hidden away.
Birds are fascinating.
I got stuff.
Like what?
I got all kinds of shiny things that I have tucked away in places.
I think I'm a little not sad, but taken aback, I guess the word is to say, about the mocking of the bird giving me the ham.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you are.
It is cool, and it's funny because it was ham and not like a non-food object, which is what I have heard about crows handing out little shiny tops of things and money.
I heard sometimes they get a little money,
right?
Like I was thinking maybe like a tab off a can.
But this might be cooler though because it was sharing food with you. So maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was a piece of food he put away in the snowbank to keep good, to preserve it. He saw me and said, "You know what? I like this guy." So I'm thinking this crow seen me multiple occasions.
Oh, he's
been stalking you.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They keep grudges. Do you know that? That if you fuck with a crow, it'll remember it.
No, man, I ain't
It'll
fucking with
remember
crows.
it for years.
Don't fuck with crows.
And
Don't fuck with birds in
So
general.
the opposite has to be true. Yeah, the opposite has to be true. That if they think you're chill, they'll remember that forever.
Birds can fly. We can't.
That cool guy.
I seen a crow in the No Frills parking lot, which is a grocery store, and the crow went, ah! And an old man told it to fuck off. So I imagine that guy, he's not getting ham delivered.
Not a single piece of ham. He might get like a grenade.
He's tougher than I am.
Like
I wouldn't do that to a crow.
Now a seagull.
Oh, seagulls they love Burger King parking lot. They get right on the windshields.
Like I swear to God, they live it. They were born at Burger King parking lot, and that's where they live. It's the number one place I see them.
Like you're a seagull. You're supposed to be at the sea, not the Burger King parking lot.
They like Burger King.
Who doesn't? Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm doing my segment first. We'll do what happened in a second.
Yes, sir.
I'm officially calling it. I am out on Jelly Roll.
Okay. What happened?
I don't believe it. I think he is a creation of the industry and purpose.
Industry plant.
Yeah, industry plant. I didn't want to use that term.
Bunny's not. His wife isn't. She's an ex-sex worker. She talks about it openly all the time. I love Bunny.
So that just strengthens my case.
Okay.
Let's take an ex-sex worker. Let's put her with an obese rapper who's white. That didn't pan out well for him. So let's transition to this stupid style of country music. And he gets very popular. And now he's losing weight. He's wrestling in WWE. He's all over the place. You can't walk down the street without seeing Jelly Roll. And I don't think he puts music out.
Like, you don't know when the last song dropped.
I couldn't name one song, let alone the last song.
Have you looked for it?
But I have. But I didn't click on play or anything.
I've always been ambivalent about him.
Yeah, I would say that like the only thing I know about Jelly Roll was like that one time when he was on the award show and he was getting all riled up and he was like doing like a sermon during his acceptance speech and everyone in the audience was like, woo! And that was literally the only time I ever saw him or heard of him or knew anything about him.
He's been releasing albums since 2011. And these look like, I don't know. I come from a place of people who probably do love Jelly Roll. And he speaks to a certain demographic of white people. And I think that he is very palatable. And I think I don't know.
We got this. Listen, I love all people, but the whole like try that in a small town crowd. We gotta.
Well, they have to say that because there's so few of them, so they need to feel.
And they're so scared.
They're
like, try that in a small town because I'm too scared to leave.
You look different.
If I go to the big city, I'm going to fall down the storm drain.
And that is an attitude that is, I hear all the time. All the time I hear that attitude. So annoying.
And this is why I think Jelly Roll is a plant, because of these conversations that we're having.
Okay.
Brent, the honest to God truth, you could absolutely be onto something here. Like that pickaxe is singing. And it's a different song than rock. You know what I'm saying, Brent?
Yeah, I know. It's just ironic to me that, when did he start becoming popular? 2016? Around that area?
I couldn't tell you. All of time is flattened into a circle.
That's his trade. We're not gonna fact check it. But I'm gonna say 2016 is when he started his transition to country. And I'm just saying it all lines up a little too equal. And this Bunny one,
he's always been to outlaw country though. It's like rap outlaw country. Like that's the entryway into it, is like Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. And like
those guys are cool.
To me, it makes 100% sense. Like coming from the Midwest where he's from, this is a kind of man. This is a vibe for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the one I'm excited to hang around with, but
I think what Brent is saying is that man exists and Jelly Roll has been created to feed that man. That Jelly Roll is not that man.
I'm not
That's
buying
fair.
Jelly Roll is probably like I'm going to Nobu to eat sushi.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to burn the Jelly Roll bridge in case he was a listener. And we don't know Jelly Roll. And if he is a listener, come on the pod, explain it. That's fine. But
yeah, and Jelly Roll, if you are listening, like, we think you're a phony. Maybe not Kit, me and Brent at least. Yeah, we think you're a phony, but get that money. Do you think? You know, if dum-dums want to eat some dumb chow.
Listen, if somebody wants to tattoo my face and call me Boston Cream and get me to do stuff, I'll do stuff.
He has wonderful, uplifting songs that help people feel better about themselves.
Like what? Name one.
I will.
Don't look at your phone.
No, I can't. You know me. I can't remember stuff like that. I don't remember the names of songs. That, right? That's not fair.
It would be really funny if she went to his top songs and it was like, I'm so sad, everything's bad.
This one. It's I Am Not Okay.
Psychiatry's a hoax. No, that's trash. That is probably the worst song released in the last 10 years. That's trash.
That's tough. It's a tough hang.
See, I can picture the people in their garage. I could picture I could see a bunch of guys in hats in their garage having one too many fucking old Milwaukees and start crying and then go in and be mean to their wife for no reason.
Oh, well, that's life.
Like, you pretend you're a kid. You got to go shut your light off and pretend you're asleep because you can hear Jelly Roll coming from the garage. Yeah.
He has a song with Lainey Wilson I like.
Who's Lainey Wilson?
She's a female country singer. She's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's all I got. I wanted to talk about Jelly Roll. Okay.
Well, you got it on the record, so if he gets canceled, you're gonna look smart as fuck.
So just the official update: out on Jelly Roll, out on the Costco guys, still in on the Rizzler.
You're still on the Rizzler?
Oh, he's taken over. He's on NFL commercials now. He's everywhere.
I feel like he was always the star of the show though. Like he was always the Beyonce of the Costco guys.
Yeah, that's a perfect way. Yeah, Michelle and what's the other one? Who's the other Destiny Child?
Kelly,
Michelle.
They're the Costco guys. Wow, that's perfect, Nate.
Yes.
Rizzler's Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle are the Costco guys. Perfect. Kate, tell us about the bruises.
What's happening? Let me tell you
what's happening.
What's happened? So I am, I love to do yard work. I rented an aerator to punch dirt turds so that I could
love those dirt turds.
So I could seed and add to the beauty of my yard. I don't know if you know this about aerators. Apparently I got the supersized one. It weighed over 100 pounds. They had to use like a machine robot to get it into the back of my car. So then it's just me and Jules at home. And so I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So we got it out by using wooden planks as a ramp. Getting it back in was one of the most physically strenuous things I've ever done. Thankfully, Jules did not get hurt at all, but I got these two cool bruises.
Oh my goodness.
And I was trying. Now, if Home Depot asks, it was not dropped.
We can't burn the Jelly Roll and the Home Depot bridge in the same episode.
But I had ramp, so I was trying to push it up the ramp. So we had gotten it down the ramp. I was pushing it back up the ramp. It was not working. And it was tipping over. Jules was pulling up. Okay, so we were pushing it up the ramp. Jules was getting behind the ramp while I was holding on to it to lift up the ramp so we could get it in at it. Okay. That made it wobbly. And then I was trying to hold on to it while it fell. So all of this is sore from trying. So that was stressful. And Jules is awesome. And she was like, Mom, is that my fault that that fell. I'm so sorry. And I was like, honey, you are 10 years old, just following directions of your mother. This would never be your fault. So my heart rate was up over 165 for like 20 minutes.
Fuck, bro.
And so I was like not being able to talk, which she thought meant I was angry. And I was like, I'm not angry at all. I'm very proud of you. I just don't think that we can do this by just you and me. And I had so physically exerted myself that I wanted to cry, not because I was emotional, but because you know what I mean? Like it was just so intense. So anyway, I called my ex-husband who lives down the street, and he wasn't home. He was with his fiance. So then I called my brother-in-law. I was just calling the men that lived closest to me so that we could just lift it up in there. And Ted ended up coming, and we just lifted it up into there, I just needed another adult. But the interesting thing was like, I did not like when I was in that like stressed, like physical stressed place where I just needed a strong person. I did not think about calling a woman. I didn't think about even asking my sister Jamie, who could have easily done it too. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize it until I got over to Ted and Jamie's house later that day. We were just going to hang out and have dinner, watch the Chiefs game. And Jamie was like, well, why didn't you ask me? I was like, I didn't even consider it.
You're like the society.
Yes, internal sexism. But it didn't matter. Ted was like, well, maybe I could just do it on my own. And then he was like, oh, no, yeah, you gotta, this is a 2-person.
This need 4 adult hands on this one.
My favorite part of the story is you being quiet because your heart rate was 165 and Jules thought you were mad at her, but you're just trying not to have a heart attack.
Oh, it feels good to get your heart rate up like that, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Get some of those endorphins.
Yeah, it felt good.
A couple
I
dwarfs.
slept great that night. Okay, I wrote, I'm just going to read what I wrote.
Okay.
I watched an episode of The Reluctant Traveler with Eugene Levy, the Canadian icon. And in one of the episodes, he visits Windsor Castle and speaks with Prince William. I am deeply attracted to the future King of England. He states that his main goal is to remain as authentic and genuine to himself, while he identifies that there are roles and positions that are put upon him. Also, he has great style and great hands. He wants to create a world in which his son is proud of what they do because he is handing down the lineage of leadership. And this is what healthy leadership is. It's not creative out of the thin air. He had female leadership prior to him. So like, if you think of like the people that have ruled England, it's been a lot of women. And this is a best case scenario after 1,200 years of monarchy rule, that you would have someone like Prince William. So terrible things have happened because of the British monarchy. And also Prince William seems very mature, grounded, and like a good guy. That is my statement about Prince William.
I like Brent's jelly roll take. I'll take that too. I think the monarchy is weird as fuck, but he doesn't seem particularly evil to me.
And the last thing I have is that my mom asked about Nate's dancing. And she said, do you really think he dances? And I said, 100% he dances. And she thinks that's so neat.
Just wait until my weekly report, Susan.
Oh my gosh.
I love that we address Susan a lot.
She's wonderful.
That's great. Maybe next week, Susan will have a question about me.
She does not. She struggles with who's who.
Yeah.
Like who's Brent and who's Nate.
I get that a lot.
That's what happened.
So Nate, tell us the weekly report.
Weekly report, girl. Weekly report.
Weekly report.
Well, I've been in the kitchen again.
Oh, no.
I've been cooking.
It's time for a kitchen report. I invented a new kind of food this week. I'm sure somebody else has invented this, but this was my own inspiration, which is I took 2 jars of vegan butter chicken sauce and 1 thing of paneer cheese, and then half of a giant bag of frozen broccoli. in the Instapot, 6-hour slow cook, butter broccoli. I was eating butter broccoli all week, and the shit
Was it good?
was unreal.
That broccoli was screaming for its life after the 4-hour mark. It's like, how much are we going to do?
That broccoli,
smushy?
It's not broccoli anymore. Yeah. It's like you put your, it get cut by my mustache. It disintegrates just by that. That's how smushy it is. It's basically like a really thick stew.
But there aren't like chunks really of anything. Stew.
I mean, the broccoli is still in the shape of a broccoli until you eat it, and then it's just like,
okay, great. That's fun.
Yeah, you would do really well on the TV show Iron Chef, where they give you a surprise ingredient, and you got to make dishes. As long as one of the pantry staples was Pioneer cheese, you could make anything.
Yeah. Like my face when I go on Iron Chef, and the guy goes, "Today's ingredient, Pioneer cheese," and I'm just like, money signs in my eyes just lighten up like this. Like
Premier cheese? What are you guys saying?
Paneer.
How do you spell it?
Paneer.
Oh.
If Nate has access to Pioneer cheese, we're all going to get fed.
Non-melting.
Yeah, it's like stays.
Oh, so it's kind of like tofu, except it's cheese?
I would say it's exactly like that. Cut it in the same shape, and it stays in that shape.
That's cool.
So yeah, butter broccoli. Going to be eating a lot of butter brock from now on.
I feel like you need some bread with that.
I eat it with pita. I heat up the pita, and then I just scoop it onto the pita.
That's good.
Yep.
You know that it would be good in a sourdough bread bowl.
Oh, it'd be great. Ooh, if I had a sourdough bread bowl, I'd fucking be munching on that for lunch.
I'm kind of mad at the name butter broccoli.
Butter brock.
Yeah.
BB.
I knew you would be, and that's why I said it like 3 or 4 times just to make sure that it landed.
Yeah, it kind of bothers me, but
Butterbrock.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all the rest of my notes are dancing related. That's why I was excited earlier. So I have had a secret fear. I've had a secret fear that my shoes already were worn down from running on the treadmill. So they're like flat, like super, super flat. Like perfect for sliding. And so when I've been dancing in them, and I'm slipping and sliding like an absolute madman. And part of me there's been a fear that I'm like, it's the shoes. Like part of this superpower is like I'm wearing special equipment. And like maybe this isn't going to translate into the real world. And I was like feeling a little bit concerned about it. So the other day I was working in the garage in like my big heavy work boots, and I was like, well, Let's just see. And I got to tell you, it ain't the shoes, motherfuckers. It ain't the shoes. It ain't the shoes one bit. It's the shoe operator that is doing all this shit, and it gets better and better every week.
That's a legit thing though for guys in dancing. Like I know if it's going to be a good dance night at a wedding, if I go out there and my shoes move, but if they stick to the floor at all, I'm done. I got nothing.
You have to change it. You'd have to change your technique.
I don't have the ability to do that. I can't alter my sequence of moves. I only have like 3 that I alternate.
You just gotta take your shoes off. You just always gotta have you always need to have your jazz shoes in your back pocket.
You always just bring your ballet flats to the wedding.
It's true.
And so, yeah, I'm getting incredible at dancing. And I'm getting so good at dancing. This is going to sound sacrilegious to you two, especially after we watch From Dusk Till Dawn. But I recently saw a video of Salma Hayek dancing during a photo shoot. Looking just absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful ladies in the world still to this day. Can't be stopped. And I was watching her dance, and I was literally saying to myself, like, I'm probably 10 times as good at dancing as Salma Hayek.
For sure.
Like, she's doing her best, but this is 2 different games.
She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it in her heart. The beat is not coming from within.
She's an actor.
She's on eighths and I'm on 16ths. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
For
don't.
sure.
Yeah.
there's a
Yes.
I know that's a music thing. So you're moving. You're putting two
moving
moves to her
faster.
one move. Yeah.
He,
Okay.
Hell
he
yeah.
is limitless with dance.
He sees the music.
limitless.
Yeah, she's
He's
an
going to
actress.
start levitating eventually. I think that's...
He's not
I'm
even.
getting fucking close.
He's not even sitting in a chair right now.
I can go like this on one foot a far distance.
That's a perfect way to describe it. It's bad podcasting because we're doing the hand movement with Tim. We can only
His
see
hand
it.
is flat, and then he's just moving it side to side, as if one
Yeah,
foot
but-
is barely touching the ground.
Yeah, I know the exact move he's doing when he's dancing.
I can't wait to see this in person one day. I mean, now that we're
Yeah,
on
one day I
video,
will.
you
Yeah.
can just scoot it back here. And,
Well, I had this idea that I was like, I started noticing which songs are really fun to dance to. And I was like, oh, I think I should make an album of music that is only fun to dance to. And I was like, well, obviously, then if I make an album, I'm going to have to make a series of music videos of choreographed dances of me being really good at dancing. Like,
yes. And that can be one of the levels of the Patreon that people can
yeah, when we
subscribe
launch
to.
our Patreon is watch Nate's dance music videos.
100%.
We could have the dancing tier. You get access to the dancing, and then you could have another tier where you get his recipes. That's all it is. It's a moneymaker.
You get a fucking monthly newsletter from me, and the first line's always, "Well, it's paneer season again."
Is that from something?
No, just like I just think of like, well, fall's in the air, and it's got me thinking of certain dishes. Paneer comes to mind at this time of year.
I thought you said deer season.
No, paneer. It's like the
Still
sixth
talking about
paragraph description before the recipe. It's always about paneer.
It's funny.
Holy fuck.
And then my final note is, so I also live with a dance expert. My roommate, Andy, used to be very serious about Ukrainian dance. Do you guys know what Ukrainian dance is?
I could imagine it, but I'm not sure.
Like, imagine a guy's like this, and he's kicking his legs out.
Yeah,
Like,
that guy.
he's kicking his legs out like that.
Yeah.
And so I just like, I had a realization. I was like, I live with an expert. So like the other day we were standing on the porch, and I was like, so tell me, Andy, what was the process to getting down to the put your hands in front of you while you crouch and kick your legs out dance? Like, obviously you don't just
No.
Start there.
No.
like there must be some sort of process. And he's like, well, we did this. I'm like, interesting. And then what? And he's like, well, then you might move to more of a like this. I'm like, interesting. So I just want to say I've started certain processes that will have certain results after a
Hell
certain
yeah.
period of time. And then there'll be some new
Additions.
Yeah, there'll be some new additions to the arsenal that is already pretty...
It's
already American, and now we're adding
International
new technologies.
dancing phenom.
You'll be
Nate
the next
Usher.
usher. Yeah, you'll be the next usher.
I'll be the next usher.
Yeah.
No, you're beyond Usher.
It'll get confusing.
So far.
They'll be like, Usher, the good dancer, and they'll be like,
Which one?
there's two guys.
The guy from Edmonton?
I can't
Or
pick
Raymond? Was it Raymond?
Raymond?
so far
It'll be like that. That's what people will say
We've
about me.
put-
And that's the weekly report.
we put
It's
Nate above
awesome.
Salma Hayek and Usher so far in his weekly report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
I talked about crows. No, that's everything's good. So it's like you're doing a lot of multiple roles there, dancing, chef.
Yeah.
So speaking of multiple roles, let's talk about your movie or your theme, which is actors who play more than one role in a movie, and it was Kate's pick. Catherine,
Yes,
tell
sir.
everybody what you picked.
We watched Coming to America, and I would love for Brent or Nate to tell us the plot of Coming to America.
I'll do it. I've never seen it before, so it's kind of fresh in my head. Coming to America is a John Landis-directed film starring Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. Oh, this is the first time we did a description of the movie where the cameras are on. This is extra pressure because I can see 4 little beady eyes looking at me. It's like raccoons in the night.
Yeah.
So it's a story of 2 friends. Well, basically, it's a story of Prince Akeem, who is the heir to the throne of Zamunda, which is a country. I don't know if it's real, but it's a country in Africa. No, I didn't think it's real. I can see the disappointment on Kate's face when I said that. And he's the heir to the throne. It's his 21st birthday. He is just spoiled rotten. He has rose bearers who throw petals down wherever he steps. He has royal bathers who wash him head to toe, topless, and all that stuff. He has a kind of an isolated lifestyle. He doesn't get to do much. Never done anything from his own. And for his 21st birthday, he doesn't want to get married to his arranged wife. He wants to find his own bride based on his preferences, where he wants to be intellectually stimulated as long instead of just sexually. So he goes to America to meet his bride, particularly Queens, because he thinks there's queens that live in Queens, New York. He gets there and he wants the shittiest apartment. He wants all the real life New York citizen experience. He gets a job at McDowell's, which is a McDonald's ripoff restaurant. Sees a woman, love at first sight, which is the daughter. He tries to woo her, but she already has a man, Daryl. So I'm losing it. Anyway,
No, you're not. You're doing great.
Long story short is
Daryl sucks.
Daryl's not a nice guy. He's not very nice to his lady, Lisa, where Akeem would be. Eddie Murphy plays multiple roles in this movie. He plays barbershop guy, a wedding singer kind of guy, a Jewish man. Missing a role. But anyway, he ends up accepting his fate that he's not going to marry Lisa because she's going to marry Daryl. And he has to go back to Zamunda, whose bride, who is arranged. He lifts her veil and it's Lisa, and all is well in the land of Zamunda. That is coming to America.
Great work.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's not easy,
tough,
but
man.
It really is. People that are listening to it, and they always like listen to us say it's hard, and we exhale. I'm sweating a little bit, and they're like, oh, "It's so silly. Like, why are they making a big deal of it?" You try it.
Yeah, you try it.
Then report back.
And I was gonna say, I like that it's extraordinarily difficult for one of us every single week, and we do it to ourselves. Like, nobody asked us to do it.
I wanted us to do this. I made us do this. This is my fault. I created my own living hell.
I will never.
That makes it funnier every week.
If we don't do this segment, I won't do the show.
God.
If this segment ever leaves the show, I won't do it anymore because it's my favorite.
I'd quit too. I'd quit too. Even if you guys forced me to do it every week, I'd still be like, we got to do it.
Can I add something to the plot that I think is important? So Lisa's father and King Jafar, Edward, what's his name? They both are snobs. So Lisa's dad, who owns McDowell's, didn't want her to marry Akeem because he was a goat herder. And then he finds out that he's a prince and changes his song, and then comes in contact with the king, who is a big snob about he's not letting his prince son marry some American whatever. And I think we all learned a lesson from that.
I did. I was actually kind of shallow before I watched this movie, and then I was like, you know what? True love is beautiful. I'm going to do that from now on.
I'm going to treat every person as if they are the prince of Zamunda from now on.
That's right.
The prince of my heart, at least.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about our favorite scenes.
Let's talk about our favorite parts.
This is a long running bit on between robes and housecoats. He when he wakes up in the morning, he puts a robe on. That's not a house coat. That's robes. And
I agree.
Robe does seem more royal, and so that like the royal robes, not the royal house coat. That ain't fucking happening.
Do you guys feel like? Would you guys like that lifestyle?
No.
Kate's like, yeah.
There's parts that seemed cool, but I also like privacy a lot. I like solitude.
Yeah, Nick and I were talking about this last night when we were watching it. At the end, he can decide like to not go back to Zamunda. And he's like, get back in the Mercedes. And Nick and I were like, oh, it's so hard. Like, I would love for that to be the hardest thing that I have to do, which is have millions, like have unlimited money and be actual royalty. Like
you wouldn't be sitting there full of bruises from an aerator.
Exactly.
Yeah. You would have the royal aerator.
I might still aerate, but I am not moving the aerator. I'm not transporting
you would have this section of grass planted where you could take the royal aerator out and just aerate.
They're just let her do it. And then we'll come back and fix what she does so that it looks nice.
So I have a question, which I thought of last night. Would you rather be Prince of Zamunda rich or the Last Man on Earth? Like that show, Last Man on Earth.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be alone. I would be very depressed if I was alone.
I could get up to some fun.
That's why I asked specifically, because those are the answers I'd expected.
Yeah.
I knew Kate would say no, and Nate would be like, yeah, I could.
I would figure out how to push a building over. You know what I mean? Like, I would figure it out.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with that show, but I mean, there's one scene where he's using bowling ball to roll into fish tanks. Just good stuff like that. And then puts a full suit of armor on, like a knight, and lets a tennis ball machine just pelt them with balls. That's good fun.
Is there electricity? Is there electricity?
I'd figure out how.
Yeah, there's electricity. Everything is normal except you're the only person. So money doesn't matter.
I can get access to the diesel I need to create the electricity I need for my schemes and plots.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For sure.
And I don't know if you guys picked up on this. This is our second movie in a row with James Earl Jones.
I did. And I was like hoping that maybe by accident he was somehow in a third movie with multiple performances, because that would be really funny if it was accidentally a double month.
It would be funny to do a Quentin Tarantino month followed up by a James Earl Jones month.
By accident.
By accident, yeah.
Did you guys see who was in the chair getting his hair cut?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
This is his first movie.
Do you know what else was like such a crazy moment in this movie is when Samuel L. Jackson shows up, and for like 25 seconds it's a completely different movie. Like becomes so intense, and his performance was like,
I always thought that part was so cool when he they get him with the African. Oh my God, you guys, I forgot to fucking tell you. Oh, excuse my cussing. My neighbors, I have found them 2 separate days during the day. They are out front with unscrewed broom handles fighting.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Doing some
these are men in their 20s. These
little lightsaber work.
Damn right they are men in their 20s. That's perfect.
Little saber work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there doing a little saber work.
You need those neighbors. Those neighbors will be the first people out there if the shit goes down.
If somebody tries to break into your house, you're going to be glad those boys were practicing the blade.
No way. And this is why I say no way, is because they had a delivery delivered to my house, and one of the guys knocked on my door, and he would not give me eye contact at all. And he was talking to me, but would not look at me.
Incel.
That's how you know he's a weapon. That's how
you know
he
doesn't have time he does not have time for the temptations of the flesh.
Yeah. Marcus Aurelius.
He needs to go back to the dojo. He just can't wait to get back to the dojo.
They were probably throwing stars.
You should have opened it. He wouldn't have
I
mind.
didn't even know.
You
It was
would've-
like delivered. It had been on my porch for like maybe an hour.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of them because I really want to become a bow and arrow guy. Like, I really want to get a bow and arrow and shoot in my backyard, but I'm scared of the judgment. I'm still not ready for the world to know that secretly I'm a bow and arrow guy.
I think everybody knows that you are at your heart. I don't
You're
think
probably
that.
right.
I don't think
I got that
anybody's.
energy. It's not going to surprise anyone.
Yeah.
The thought of those two guys arguing back and forth for an hour who was going to go ask Kate for their package, that she's a pretty lady. And they're like, just so, like, no,
That's what they were fighting, and the loser had to go and do it.
They probably don't even do that at all. They just did it that time.
They're like, we got to have a duel. Choose your weapon.
I've seen him twice. I've seen him on 2 different occasions.
Yeah, it was when the package went to the neighbor on the other side.
And they have a bad car, too. Like, I'm not in a fancy neighborhood, but everybody around here has kind of like, you know what I mean? Normal working cars. And
oh my God, what are their listeners? What if they listen to the show?
Am I wrong?
Big dog's got a bark, Brent.
That's true. They're like, yeah, she is a big dog. You're a big dog, your neighbors right there. I like it.
Yep.
Well, they don't have license plates on it.
They can't be traced. Even better. These guys, I'm telling you, these
if I
guys are
show
going to
up
save the
there-
I'm
world.
starting to think more and more they might be like Mossad.
Let me look at my notes. I got more to say about the movie.
The tiger skin on his shoulder, that's the kind of look I'm going for.
That's a lion, but that's pimp.
No,
it's a
Eddie
tiger.
had a tiger at the at the
Ooh.
arranged wedding scene.
Pardon me. I thought you
And
were
And then
had
James
the
Earl Jones had
king.
the lion.
The tiger had the golden eyes. That's the kind of look I need. I need to do that.
The fits in this movie were
Oh,
insane.
I need.
her sister Patrice had on the set pink tank top and skirt with the matching scrunchie and the big ass earrings, and I was like,
Mhm.
that would work now. Like that works
100.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so
So
cute. I love
Daryl's
Patrice.
jacket.
The way she dances.
Yeah. The Daryl jacket.
Daryl's very beautiful.
Daryl-
He was like a very beautiful face.
That's
No, his
what's his
jacket
name?
at the
That's Eric
basketball game.
LaSalle, who was
From
was
ER
on
fame.
ER.
Oh, it was the ER guy. I didn't recognize him with his hair.
Did you guys clock his jacket at the basketball game?
No.
Well, that is
I'm going to have to
that
get a
it was
picture.
his hood was rolled up and clipped with leather bands. I noticed that. He to me was the worst. And he was so snobby. And here's why. Oh, I have a note about this that I didn't like how he was racist against Akeem and Semi and said very racist things.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing I liked about this film is that women characters were like full people and not their characters were not weak and like it wasn't like Lisa needed to be helped, you know?
It was a million times more romantic than I was expecting it to be. Because I'd seen it when I was like a kid on TV.
Yeah.
I couldn't really remember much, but this era of movies is like particularly not romantic. Like the stories are like kind of like
Manipulative
sad in some ways if
yeah.
you think about it. And this was one where I was like, he really does want to meet a wonderful person. Like
Yeah.
he's really on a quest to meet his person no matter where they are. Like that's nice.
I sent Daryl's jacket. It's the most wild jacket I've ever seen in my life. It's brown.
Get that mic going.
It's brown but it's red at the same time, and it has fringe.
Oh my goodness.
It's the wild jacket.
He's got that shit on though. Oh, and all the sweaters in this movie. So much sweater work.
Oh,
they go to
the
that
sweaters
bar?
they wear to the bar? Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I think he looks like an old lady. Like I just didn't.
We gotta. Eventually, that conversation has to be had between Akeem and Lisa, though, that he got under the jacket hand job from his sister. from her sister.
He didn't
He
get a
doesn't have to tell
hand
her.
job. I think
Yeah.
she rubbed on outside the pants.
She tugged on the pipe, but she was no skin to skin.
I don't know about tug on the pipe. That's going to
She
stick.
gave it a tug. She gave it a
You
tug,
can't
but it was
reach all
over
the way
the
around
jean
it. It's
tug.
more like
Yeah.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that. Don't.
yeah.
Don't do
No, she's right though.
Both
It's
of yous.
not
got-
like this. It's not like this. It's like that. I'm doing a
Yeah.
lot of handwork
It's like
this
this.
episode.
You
It's like petting the cat. Yeah, I get you. She's using the friction from the leg and the pants. I get it.
She's using his leg as the underhand.
Yeah.
oh Lord.
So, but that conversation is going to have to be had between Akeem and Lisa at some point.
No, actually, I think that's one of those ones where you just eat it. Like you keep that, the sister keeps that. You'll always have that knowledge between the two of you, but it goes unsaid.
And she Patrice might have already told Lisa that she did that.
She might have. I liked how the Trading Places guys were in it. I thought that was like, that's something they used to do in movies way more, and they don't do shit like that anymore.
Who was in it?
No, the
two guys from
bankers.
Trading Places.
Have
They're
you seen
homeless
Trading
guys.
Places?
Oh, yeah. There's not enough of that stuff. No, it's because everyone has a camera.
Well, they
now.
do it.
Everybody can make a movie.
No, they do it in like Marvel films.
Yeah. But it's like there was no reason for them to do it in this movie, and that's what's funner about it. It's like they just did it because that was a big hit movie and everybody loved it, and everyone who saw that is going to see this one. So like, let's get them in there. Like, probably the same studio too.
I get very upset about Marvel stuff. I don't know why. I don't know.
Just because it's like
It's stupid.
It sucks that it pushed all the other shit that we used to do out. Like they used to put out a lot of different kinds of movies. Like growing up, sometimes you went and you saw The Matrix. You know what I mean? And it was just like crazy.
Jurassic Park. I saw that 6 times in the theater.
We loved a movie. We loved a movie with Sylvester Stallone about arm wrestling.
Woo! Or the one.
Imagine them making an arm wrestling movie now.
Can't. The arms would be CGI.
Nick's uncle was in that movie. The
Really?
Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling movie.
What was he? What was the character?
He played another truck driver.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I would. If I
think
Nick, I'd be
that's
saying
it.
that all the time.
Also, Nick's favorite thing ever is sexual chocolate. He texts that to friends all the time and his brother, and so I would be remiss if I did not mention that.
Could you see me and Nick would be just the best.
Get off
We'd be
it! Get off it!
SpongeBob and Patrick just running around causing chaos.
Get off it!
Do we have any more notes, or do we have a quiz?
Oh, we have a quiz.
Oh, Coming to America quiz.
We've got lucky number 7 Coming to America quiz.
I feel like I'm going to do well on this one.
We'll go Brent and then Nate. You guys ready?
Oh,
Ready.
What was the gender split of the dancers during the courtship ceremony? Which, by the way, I didn't mention this, but I think Nate should learn that choreography.
Done by Paula Abdul.
Love it.
Was
I
it?
love Paula Abdul.
Saw that
She
in the
has
credits.
CRPS, the same thing I have.
Good. Interesting.
Oh, we all fucking make a big deal over Nick's uncle being over the top. Well, Paul Abdul's the same thing I have. And we're like, oh, ooh, cool.
I liked it. I was open.
No, Kate looked down on me. I don't like that she's higher than us either.
Yeah, she is.
I'm slouching right now. I just
Yeah,
Oh,
but you just got to. You're on the throne, and you're looking good.
motherfuckers. Okay. Was it 25% female, 75% male, 50-50, or 25% male, 75% female?
Who's going first?
You are.
I thought it was all women at first, because then I saw a lot of nipples. I was like, wow, it's a lot of small-chested women. But then I realized there were men. So I went with 50-50.
I'm going 25% men.
The correct answer from my estimation is 50-50.
Gone forever.
Wow.
Yep.
Brent's on the board.
Yep.
Number 2, what is the address of McDowell's? 8507 Queens Boulevard, 8507 Queens Avenue, 4908 Queens Boulevard, 4908 Queens Avenue.
4908 Queens Boulevard.
The correct answer, and the answer you're looking for, is A.
Brent is correct.
Gone forever.
Oh, no.
I told you, I
Okay.
just had a feeling I was going to do well on this quiz.
Number
it's
3.
just one of those things.
Who has a better butt, Arsenio Hall or Eddie Murphy?
Here's how I know you, Catherine. I know you. And here's how well I know you. I know the genesis of this question. The answer you're looking for, and I'm even giving this away as a free point for Nate, but the answer to this question, of course, is Eddie Murphy. And the minute I can tell you thought of this question is the scene where it's an overhead shot where he's walking down the hallway and he has his little horse polo outfit on and he has those white pants and he is looking tight. That is your answer.
Yeah, I agree. It was white polo pants. That's where the question came from.
I love this because you're fucking wrong, and it's Arsenio.
No.
I swear to God, and I'll screenshot this afterward if you don't believe me. Because he was looking at I took in the butts throughout the movie, but what did it for me is there's a scene where he's looking out the window. I don't know, and his is juicier and better.
Okay.
And he's standing next to
I
Eddie.
guess-
You can compare them.
I guess Kate is still a little bit of a mystery to us, Brent. Someone's
Yeah.
still got a few tricks up her sleeve. Even though she ain't wearing sleeves, she's somehow got tricks up
I
there.
love that you set that up. You were so sure.
I was
Yeah.
You were
confident.
telling Nate he was getting a
TS
free point.
This is TSN turning point when he had the lead and then he blew the lead and the unraveling started.
I literally said to myself, Kate loves this scene when he was walking down. I was like, oh yeah.
I liked his little pants. I liked his little outfit.
You look great.
Number 4. After Simi redecorates the apartment, how many lamps are there on the desk? And it's just whoever's closest.
I'm going to say it's a triple lamp desk. 3 lamps.
I'm going to say, I'll take 4.
Nate is right on it. It was 3 desk lamps, which I thought was
I was thinking
too
3.
many desk lamps.
Yep. At least by 2.
Too much illumination.
Number 5. What is the type of gas station across the street from McDowell's?
Oh, fuck.
Gulf, Shell, Sunoco, Phillips 66.
I have to go with my gut, and Gulf screamed to me.
Okay.
I'm going Sunoco.
The correct answer is Gulf.
Gone forever.
Screamed to me, Nate.
Now things get sticky. Now things start getting a little sticky.
Brent has 3, Kate
Mhm.
has 1, and Nate has 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is it. This is bottom of the 9th for Nate.
Number 6. What magazine poster is on Lisa's bedroom wall? New Yorker, Vogue, Essence, Ebony.
Vogue.
Essence.
New Yorker. I get another point.
Wow. All right.
Good job.
Kate.
Good job, Kate. You really fucked us up. That was a
I
good
did.
one. I'll give you.
Put us through the spin cycle.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I'm not on N1 video and I'm the guy that's getting spinned on.
Yeah.
Mm,
Washington General's ass.
we'll see what happens on this next one. Okay. On what TV sitcom did Randy Watson appear? That's My Mama, What's Going On, Two Brothers, I'm Telling Daddy.
Of course. I don't even care if I give the right answer away. Of course, Randy Watson was on What's Going On.
Yeah, I was going to say What's Going On.
I have won the quiz. The correct answer is That's My Mama.
Oh, you're tied. You're both tied.
Shit.
I was so sure.
What are we doing? Are we tied?
Nate's gonna have to
I'm
come up
gonna
with
have
something.
to ask you guys a question. Okay, this is this movie has a connection to a previous movie, not just James Earl Jones. But this movie was directed by John Landis, and we have only talked about John Landis one time on this show when you two learned in real time during the Bad News Bears about Vic Morrow getting his head chopped off by a helicopter on the set of the Twilight Zone movie, which was, of course, directed by John Landis.
Yikes.
Nightmare Man. But John Landis also directed The Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers. Fun movie. What was the box office for the Blues Brother movie?
Total.
Total box office.
Are you giving us a budget?
You guys can have a budget. It's $30 million. $30 million, released in 1980.
I'm going to say 76 million.
I'm going to say 150.
I think I got to get the calculator out here, guys. It's too close. It's too close for me.
Your brain just went kind of.
Okay. Yeah, how much did you say, Brent?
76.
I got to write this down. And then Kate, how much did you say?
150 million.
Okay, I'm not that crazy. One of you was off by 39 million and one of you was off by 35 million.
Woo!
Kate is correct. She is the winner. The budget for the gross was $115 million. $115 million.
It's 2 in a fucking row, man.
Kate wins.
I was up 3-1. K.
K-A-T-E. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Underline.
That's it.
Congratulations, Kate.
Woo!
You know what? You were down 3-1 with 2 questions left. You are the
Pulling
Cleveland
it out.
Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations.
I'm the Pat Mahomes of podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That makes me the Jackson. Nate's Brittany.
I'm Taylor.
He gets to be Taylor.
Why?
He's the Taylor Swift of the podcast.
I'm the Taylor Swift of the podcast.
Who
Clearly.
am I then?
You said you were Travis
Andy
Kelce.
Reid.
I said Jackson Mahomes.
Oh.
He's a loser. Same as me.
Do not speak about my friend that way.
Sorry.
I don't think you're a loser. I think
Thank
after
you.
that quiz, even though Kate was the clear winner, I think we're all winners. And I give us a gold medal for that quiz. Would you guys like to give out some medals?
Yes, I would like to give out silver medals.
Well, instead of coming to America, we're going to be coming to bronze.
You know what? There was lots of fun in this one, actually.
So much fun. I'm particularly fond of the pedal throwing girls, and I want an honorable mention to the middle one who was doing so much face acting when the king said that if somebody throws another pedal that they're going to lose their head, and she was like, "Ee!"
Yeah. That
and she
was
like
great.
backs up.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm going to give my bronze to Sherry Headley, who played Lisa McDowell, because she really grounded the movie and was a great straight person. And you believe that she is a good person and that, I don't know. I just liked her,
Yep.
and I liked her clothes, and I liked her hair. So she gets my bronze.
My bronze is going to Mr. Paul Bates, who played Oha. The Queen song he got to sing, just that he stole that scene. That was very funny. No reason at all to sing like that. Queen to be. No reason at all to have that scene at all. And then he makes zero emotion, zero face afterwards. Stole the scene, bronze medal.
Yeah, you convinced me, actually. I wasn't like sure, but that I loved him singing that song. It goes on way too long, which makes it like so much funnier. And he sings so beautifully where you're like, go do it, bro. Keep going.
He's given so much to it too, and then he just shows no emotion afterwards.
It's awesome.
Silver medals.
I'm going to have to give it to Arsenio. It's a toss-up between him and Eddie, but he's great. And I think he's an underrated comedian.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good he was until I was watching this movie this time, where I was like, he's great.
Something must have happened in the 80s and 90s to Arsenio to not take that next step.
Mm-hmm.
I think going late night must have put him. I don't know, but you think that movie would have set him up for like Eddie Murphy's level movies? My silver medal goes to Dr. Peter Benton himself, Eric LaSalle, who plays Daryl Jenks, heir to the soul glow fortune. Listen, Jerry Curls is funny. It's hilarious. The whole family had Jerry Curls that leaving wet spots around everywhere. The theme song, Just Let Your Soul Go. So good.
Dude, I loved that song because it's like, obviously they wanted Prince to do it, but Prince was probably like, I'm not going to do it. So they just got someone to do like a Prince thing.
Yeah.
Like,
did you guys see that Tiny Desk concert version of it? Of the white guy playing the keyboard and he sings that?
Yes.
That's so good.
No. It's good.
Oh, yeah. Look it up. Just type in like white guy solo and you'll see it. It's fun. It's very good.
I hate the character Daryl, though. So I know. I'm projecting onto Eric LaSalle as a person because I dislike Daryl so much.
If you listen, every time we talk about this, the bad guy that gets a medal, Nate's tweet, you're a shit puppeteer if you can't make him hiss.
Yep.
Listen, if you can make me hate you by being just a bad dude and just like I knew I was going to hate him when he was fucking doing his hair in the car, spraying it. I'm like, this guy's going to be hateful.
It was throwing the milkshake for me where I'm like, there's just no
excuse.
reason to ever do that.
Lisa should have walked away there,
just
which
rude.
Speaks a lot to Lisa's character as well.
That's true.
Yeah, it does.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he hid a lot of his real personality from her because he knew she was a good girl. And she would say, oh, stop it. You're being so hard on Akeem.
And that's, folks, is the Lisa impression.
That was really good.
It's good voice work.
Gold medals.
Well,
you
I'm
didn't
giving
give
it
yours.
to Eddie Murphy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was giving mine to Arsenio. I agreed with Kate that he's
okay.
He's great in this movie. If Eddie wasn't so amazing, he would have got my gold. But Arsenio gets my silver.
It's going to be unanimous. I
feel like we got ourselves a turkey sandwich here. A Taylor Sister Cerberus Hydra.
Just had turkey the other day. It was delicious.
Did a bird bring it to you?
I don't know why I share things about my life on this show. He's just so funny. Eddie Murphy, if you haven't seen Raw or Delirious, those stand-up specials, they didn't age well. But
yeah, there's some stuff in there.
Yeah, but it's the best stand-up specials of all time. Both of them. He's hilarious. And just when he plays a fast-talking character in any movie, I love it.
He's got so much charm. Like, as the prince in this movie, he's like just so warm and like friendly, and like you just would want to be around a dude like that. And then he has these chops. He's so young when he's making all these movies, but like to do all those roles in the barbershop is like, he's got so much comedy chops too. He's just a great performer, man.
He played 4 characters: Prince Akeem, Randy Watson, Saul, and Clarence, the owner of the barbershop. And so did Arsenio. He also played 4 characters.
Yeah.
Semi, the barber, pastor,
And the
the
extremely
girl.
ugly girl.
Yeah.
I think her name in the credits was like disgusting ugly woman.
It says extremely ugly girl.
And like and I don't like that because he actually is pretty enough that even if he's a girl, he's still a beautiful woman. Like, look at him. Look at those striking features.
That's a terrible take. Listen.
I mean,
bad take, Nate. Bad. Listen, I'll back you up with the paneer cheese and all that stuff. But
yeah, you have my back on the craziest shit.
Butter, broccoli. I got to call that out. I got to call that.
Not a beautiful woman.
You guys
That's
are,
a take. That's
listen,
a t-shirt.
some of us see heaven and all of God's children.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, you see a lot of beauty there. Arsenio Hall's not a beautiful woman. That's a good t-shirt. So I think it's time now that we give out the ratings to Coming to America.
Let's do it.
Rate it up.
The script for this movie. What do you guys give the script for this film?
I think it's a typical 80s movie. Nothing too amazing. Nothing. It's the dialogue. I don't know, 8.
I am giving it a 10. I loved it. I loved how they wrote women, and I thought it was very funny.
I'm going to come in right in between because I thought it was a great movie, and I thought it was also 15 minutes too long. A 2-hour comedy. You don't need to do that. You'd never need to do that. And especially, it was so weird at the end. Like, we're trying to get to the end of this movie, and then they have that scene in the subway, which I like the subway scene, but getting down to the subway took like a minute and a half. It's like it cuts down to her running down the stairs, then up to him on the street, and then up to her getting in the train, and then him running. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? We've already been here for 2 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, and the dance scene is too long.
Yeah, way too long. I was just going to say
and
that.
And the song is too long. Like, there were some edits you could have done.
Yeah, we could take 15 out of there. So yeah 8. Or yeah.
Okay.
I give it a 9. Brent gave it an 8. You gave it a 10.
Yep.
The art direction, the sets, the props, the costumes. Easy. 1.
10.
Me.
10 for me.
Shit,
it's a 10.
Great. So fun.
Scrunchy work.
Minus the royal rat tail. I didn't like that.
Oh,
Completely disagree.
I loved it.
No, I didn't like it. I'm glad they cut it off.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful piece that he had.
He should glue it to his chin.
The music. What do you guys think of the music? I loved it.
Yeah.
African banger after African banger in the first half hour.
Hot drumming action.
The song, the wedding, your bride song. That
Soul
would have
Glow.
gotten a 10 for that. Soul Glow song.
Randy Watson singing about the children. It's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a 10. Yeah.
This is gotta look it up.
I can't wait till the scores is like right below There Will Be Blood. It's gonna be amazing.
It's a romantic comedy film. It's got to be romantic and it's got to be a comedy. Like I said to Kate, I thought it was much more romantic than I thought it was going to be. I thought the love story was sweet.
You can't get more romantic. This is a 10. This is a great romantic comedy.
I can't give it a 10 because I think the comedy tried to fight the romance too much, and that's why it's a 2-hour movie. So we'll go a 9.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do a romantic comedy, you don't need the barbershop guys. Just don't.
I'm gonna give it a 9 as well. It was great, and it was romantic, and it was funny. But if I'm like, is this like an all-timer romantic comedy? I'm like, no, it's a great comedy. It's a good, solid comedy with a nice romance. But the theme this month, this movie is going to get a very good score because it's about dual roles, and holy fuck, everybody's doing work in this one. It's I'm obviously
we got
giving
quad
this a 10.
roles.
Yeah, like we got 8 roles for two men.
I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy plays a Jewish man.
This is going to score so high. It's so funny.
So he gets a 48.3.
I knew it.
Yeah, good. good.
This movie is 0.5 lower than Doctor Strangelove.
That's right.
Classic
James Earl
comedy.
Jones. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones cannot miss.
Jones. I can't say it.
Joints.
James Earl Jones joints. Yeah.
James
That's
Earl
hard to say.
Jones joints.
Yeah. See?
Ooh.
So it's my turn for the movie.
Yes.
Yep.
What are you choosing, big dog?
I think you guys are going to be surprised because I feel like everybody is going to scream that, oh, he's going to pick Austin Powers. Nope.
That would have been my guess.
Yeah,
that would have been my guess.
Yeah, I scream Austin Powers. We are watching the 2022 movie. I said that weird, I know. Starring Mia Goth. We're watching X.
Oh,
X?
Going off the board an October movie, a multi-performance movie. I've never seen it.
We're watching a little bit of a horror movie for
This is
October.
a weird, gross horror movie.
What?
We get to see Mia Goth and Jenna Ortega. I knew Kate was going to be shocked. Kate's like, I'm definitely watching International Man of Mystery. Nope.
No, I wasn't. I had no idea. They play different roles.
She plays Pearl and Maxine. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything.
I haven't seen it either. I heard it's was one of those internet movies where people on the internet were like, ooh, Mia Goth.
But a group of actors sets out to make an adult film in rural Texas after the noses of their reclusive hosts. But when the elderly couple catches their young guests in the act, the cast finds themselves in a desperate fight for their lives.
Well,
I'm scared.
I got to hand it to you. I was like, I knew October was my month and I felt like there'd be pressure for scary movies, but I'm like, I'm not doing anything like that. I'm doing what I want. But you found a way, Brent.
I did.
Found a way.
God makes the way.
I found a way. God
That's right.
Jesus
I said,
makes the way for us.
I'm excited. I picked a movie that I didn't see before, and it's in a theme, and no one expects me to pick it. That's great.
Yeah.
Why did you think?
I don't think any of us has seen it.
Why did you think we would think you would pick Austin Powers?
Because
I did think you would pick that.
I
really
the minute,
think that.
The minute Nate said this theme 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm picking Austin Powers. I
thought maybe The Mask.
No, the only decision I was stressing about which one I was going to pick, 1, 2, or 3, and up until an hour or 2.5 hours ago, I was picking Austin Powers 1. This is on the fly.
Yeah,
how exciting!
This is my
I think it's going to work out good because it's probably the first time we're watching a movie that none of us have seen.
No, we've done that
Kate
before.
never even heard of it.
Maybe Up. I think Up is the only one, or not Up, whatever that
I didn't see Up.
Ryan Reynolds
Oh,
monster. If.
Close preposition. Wrong preposition. Am I right? Preposition?
Sure.
Listen, it felt right to me, so I'm going for it.
It's a direction.
Yeah, it sounded good. Well, that means we're watching that next week, and that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Just let your soul glow.
Well, this is it. Our own studio backlog.
Farmer's daughter, take one.
My wife is not well. It happens after dark.
Ma'am?
Something's wrong. You don't want to leave, do you? Just don't understand why you're doing all this.
Because it is possible to make a good, dirty movie.
I would write my songs about cardigans and boating.
In the water.